The Chennai batting effort fascinatingly poised at 69 for 2 in 10 overs. Remember, this is unfamiliar territory. The story of the tournament so far has been Chennai's run chases. Have they done it right? Have they not? Put all that out the window and talk only about them setting a score today. The first surprise that they popped was sending Sam Curran out to bat, Harsha. It worked, 31 of 21. Obviously, they needed to do more of that throughout this tournament.
But look at the difference that has made to the side. Curran, 31 of 21. Of the others, Watson, strike rate 87. Raidu, strike rate 100. So without that burst from Curran, I think we might have seen the old Chennai team again. So I think it's a wonderful decision. I think some of us might have talked about it as soon as the auction was done as well, that maybe they will start using Curran as an opener just to get that momentum going. And you can see that is exactly what Chennai wanted. So he may have made, I mean, you can look around and say he's only made 31, but I think 31 of 21 balls, he's given the side that the momentum that it's so desperately needed. So I still think he's done his job.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons is we showed you at our pre-match show all the strike rates that they've generally been having, and they haven't looked very healthy, which is why somebody to inject some sense of urgency up front, even if, as Harsha said, it wasn't for that long, means it's an infection that should hopefully pass on to the rest of the order to come.
Also, spin has started to do a little bit. You could see the odd ball from Shahbaz Nadeem has turned. One produced the outside edge. The catch was put down by Johnny Bairstow. So spin is starting to play a part. And we might have to look at the score that Chennai scored in the context of the number of bowlers that they have, number of slow bowlers that they have. But I think very good for the Sunrisers. They've got 3 overs of Shahbaz Nadeem out between the left-hander getting out and the other left-hander coming in. So that's very well managed too. I thought Sandeep Sharma bowled well. So if you look down, there's this really just one rogue over in this. And that was the Khalil over that went for what, 2 6s and 2 4s?
From
that was the Khalil
Sam
over that produced 22 runs. So apart from that, I mean, Chennai will say, right, we've got the runs we wanted. In fact, probably a little more than the runs we wanted. Sunrisers said it was just one bad over.
But you'd have to say, as you said, Sandeep Sharma, we were talking all about the slow bowlers, Rashid being, the icon who we are waiting for. But some of the deliveries he's sort of bowled in this tournament, very unlikely his early swinging deliveries that got Bhuvi-like wickets. That ball that got rid of Sam Curran, a beauty with Sam Curran, just played down the wrong line, but it's a fast bowler's dream.
I mean, I can see what you're saying. In the earlier years, used to come and bowl those huge in-swingers and the one that's straightened. Action has also changed a little bit, so he's not quite the bowler that he was. And I think he's sort of an IPL season-to-season bowler, but he's so experienced now that you can almost count on him. So in the absence of Bhuvneshwar, he's doing a job. But now the job ahead, I think, lies with Rashid Khan. I'm just looking at where they've got. The job lies with Rashid Khan to ensure that they don't go past 145, 150.
Yes, he's just about finishing his second over. And I think Chennai will be relieved that typically, as Rashid Khan has gone for 10 runs, almost 10 runs in his 2 overs, the boundary check to finish with. But really, it's his remaining 2 overs and what Chennai do with the remainder of the 9 overs. What sort of score would they be looking at from now?
I think they'll set down a marker saying 150 to 155 is the minimum that we need, and try and see how much we can get more than that. I think if they get 170, 172, it'll be a wonderful second half.
Yes, certainly will be. Remains to be seen if there's any more surprises in the batting order. Certainly Chennai fans will want to see MSD come in quickly and show exactly what he's capable of when he's setting a total. Thank you, Harsha. We'll see you all along with Joy on My 11 Circle presents Cricbuzz Live after the last ball.